OKFM 101.7.
So, me who be that. And me call national service, not volunteer work. Is a idea a word that ends up on what do you want dance is all grow ye. Okosre ma okemu, afibakubi. Emma. Also, to me at the Shania and your Bisha Quamon. Tis a wabba. And I'll come and make a so be answered. I said, Bibu and I drink poetry. If you be on crown power or hope. Now, so no, on your Jumana also was general. So, as a new leader, if you come in and you do an audit of volunteers, or more all the districts, or more farms, or more here, Chedimawa, it is another. But for you to sign a letter, say, what palm volunteers in come here to more power. Now, Niami Yanis opening for the he's been part of the national service system for long, you know. He's been part of the structures. He's been part of the structures all these years. Yeah, oh, nah. No, share Juma here. Yeah, oh, nah, now, and then Baba Yaba. And they have to do a Kwakusi, ATC. What do volunteer workers who volunteer workers who
Baba, maybe decision na. Ebia original and reasons original so no ebia no mpani adwenwen ho no ma hu say
so wo kata ne bi de wonu man ka kan mo bia reason bi betu mu a menim so kwa mo kata ne bi
me obi me kan sisi a me ba
ba me hu ade potin bi odi ni sisi so say
ambajo ma me kinkan o se secular heads of department and units regional directors, termination of appointment of all National Service Authority volunteers in our offices. As part of the restructuring of our volunteer program in National Service Authority, the appointment of all volunteers in our offices will be terminated effective 28 February 2025, except the districts that have one staff managing. It should be noted. It should have one volunteer assistant. Those managing vacant districts with one assistant, cleaner, catering on the farms. We want to express our gratitude for their dedication, hard work, and commitment to National Service Authority. Heads of department units and regional directors must ensure that all property belonging to NSA, such as laptops, documents, motorbikes, are returned to NSA by the end of the deadline. Thank you. But I will say, as part of the restructuring of our volunteer program, that's the reason.
Kwame, restructuring ben kwana was a war ya and wo pamu busy panin kuvi. I am very, very, very disappointed in Felix Zemfi, especially knowing his background, our national service. Say no one and a carrier or the engineer, no one why the national service and why you he's worked with a lot of volunteers. He has worked with a lot of volunteers right from the Juma why the volunteers you know about. It will surprise you to know, say, a lot of these volunteers are parents. Says to come and one, I said, I'm going to check on you. At your penny feeling, at the other restructuring, one, I will volunteer workman to up a more be out of the coffee. Now, when you let the Monocrano, was I'm young with the importance of volunteers or see district car. I want to dear, you only pop up. I don't want to send the only pop pen on some coffee near the office, maybe to me around here. I mean, you said they make out to myself.
Yeah,
What's a district car? A volunteer, me back to be in a woman or shop on. Why? Because you have identified the essence of these volunteers, even in your letter. It means that the non-existence of these volunteers at post at some of these places, everyone run office down.
Mm-hmm.
It means you cannot open the office. There are some places, because at time, there's a district office who have a car. Apart from maybe a district director or a director and a volunteer working all year.
Director name.
I'm telling you, there were places where a Buano Intina 2016, a brand national service, Omoya said Omofe Dipano. They did not consider the volunteers. Because volunteers may be a 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. It's volunteers in your community petition. And on the public services commission, almost say they have been in the National Service Secretariat doing volunteer work for years. Or more in film, it's National Service Fund for Elsa Nipano. There's one in film, Mokraso, being careful, cross and come with the internal memo to crab. Nankamaka said, Ye Fenipa, it moon will be after Sibimra, or be amra interview Binyard, Yam for man come cry. Umuyan is issue letters. The new people are outside about. So much to Katan, Public Services Commission, and so who say Ampa, Niamokano, in a soon, no more to a cat had the National Service, or more horty process, no, or Memphis, no more talk also. Jebra Bayano, or more to a cat has had the mindset. We should restart the recruitment processes to include all of these volunteer workers. Nanya fair. Because if you get money for so many years, or much sum for so many years, more salary, you and yourself more that's be so. Baby, a allowance a certificate and national service for Nigeria piano and added to your mocha. And Japanese you have been part. Yes, if you have one thing, crown or waba. I want your national service to do my pay on. If I many. In fact, she can be in recent times. You funnel within the national service structures. A 1 year Juma won from a seer, a bear region, a Juma, acquired district, a Juma, I abba pija, a Felizemfia. Because in Premier, and pretty for I am not your tired Mobano. I am not your point from outside the book one part or back no lobby what you manaso. But who resent it? You have been part of the scheme, now authority. You know the ins, you know the outs. You know how these people sacrifice for national service. What your farms are? A big general no year, you know farms no so, allowance in every munya. So, what for let us all restructure volunteer work be? And to be in Kofia. I mean, at best, I can describe this as a wicked move. Very insensitive. At best. What do you see that? I mean, it is dangerous.
But be a woman nurses, be a handful of them.
They are running into thousands.
Wow.
Every district.
But when you say it's a burden on fiscal on the National Service Authority. Wabra one crofwa betimi afa womo a the mainstream of the service betimi aye adwuma no.
Amen. Obi on one salary o. Obi a one allowance bia o. Obi a one benefit bia mfiri ho. Obi on one fi obi on one 500 and something 600 and you know. E dey challenge for omo adwuma koso. Who's a family letter in Munan Waka Yenji National Service Property be laptops because a lot of them they do a lot of work. So that is why some of these properties administrative logistics could do more. In fact, including drivers. Some drivers are even volunteer workers. They drive long distances, will go into the remote areas. About driving with monitoring, including drivers. If including even cleaners, someone pepper or can be a volunteers.
I'll throw on womb. Be
volunteers.
I say, any of my father would be no what about office not cleaning? Why? No, is any problem be any?
me tell you, Kwame, again, the Padobona Kakabi and the Kutu be a common. Say, oh, restructure into what Pamuso Kofi. President Mahama, wait a
minute. When you say sad alleged scandal in summer, I would buy into and Emma winning. Okay.
And no, we welcome the investigation and before you. And how does volunteer work? In America, say the Gauya Kwanakato, so why audit, deny audit, one said no idea, and go for you on or more volunteer work, but let me say they are not even at pushed. But even in your statement, you have admitted that they are pushed. Because of a certain restriction, I also will you know. Will you be every home? I mean, this is a very, very, very wicked move, very insensitive.
Okay. But one can say what drawn up about to say, well, restructure all in the fold of this.
I mean, all restructure a promote to say. All restructure was what promote. Now, all restructure no class here because omoye nipa ba kopa bi omo district officers ni bi omo no so no mo hwe no mo de omo nka ho. So you have even, as I said now, you have identified how essential these volunteer workers they are to national service. So that is why I also being cow.
I see.
It's what you want to say. What would the rate at which I didn't come in the afternoon to Enra? I mean, dinner or feed the case issue. Naman Boti use a paso. O man yaman yourself. Omo kan ya aka tenum say and kwa ye nwa parents e do musika na say benye say bia Ghana no university e free Prez Mahama na so betua first year school fees am mu free Kwame eno kwa yen ntua hai. We are hoping say budget on making kanya me adma boso me die na me ewum. You know, parents ahwe omuma ya so se bi ko free SHS na omanya adwuma ya de Ghana sika na ahwe omo. Na if I be do say na nipa no bo a watena fi onya adwuma enye be 5 years ni onya adwuma ebi wa 6 years 7 years ene onya adwuma na ba ya wo so apamo mu nyina ana me hu bi da say president o ba bo sha wo sha ni so for be creating numa so you are coming for jobs we youth manifesto I will launch here also you are coming for jobs and I am surprised say me nua Pablo wo ba minister and you know, Mama Baba said that the Minister for Youth Development. OKFM. And they are not talking. And I know them here. On can't what in here critical ministry for youth development. Nete nyana sa wodwi mabunu ho ntino. What's their creative ministry? Amombehwe e mabunu yi edi mu.
And where is Sabia?
Mabunu koya na kwa me ho say you maybe.
Baby, restructuring no. And only the one back baby, or my home, energies no, wait me.
I'm a young Cassia don't go baby. National service letter, young Cassia don't go so what or they are terminating.
Sure.
It's your mum. I guess we are transferring you. And I say, as part of our restructuring process, we will be transferring some volunteer workers into Nobia.
Yeah.
Well, see, as part of the restructuring, we have terminated your volunteer appointment with the National Service Authority. I'm a message. Senya, yet a very strong voice from TUC, you know. Message Christian Council. If a panama software penny from me and Temonka.
Na some
custom. I'm missing way at this level now. See that. Sa Benbiaba. No penny national chief of staff. Such a cat Fakoma or heads of institution. Say Omoya former Jumum, Yomun in head, Yomo formal after December 7th. Yomun in head. Now call me since one, and I have constitution, ye butunemi. Say Yama of a Benbia 4 years no. The opinion Juma was weighing it anything you see for your Tiomonka. I mean, show them. Now, Omodo Mosako can necessary for who said Nurses Association penny for and Swaka says, oh, you'll be again, Mosoko strike. And the corporation of Mokasama almost necessary for Nkwa. It is a good move. But we need certain strong voices. Maybe a Ghana airport. Yeah, a bit divided Ghana along certain lines. Now we are saying, Young free as any ben. Kwame, Nancy wouldn't come to humanity. Almost Omobaya, Omoshare, as in fire formula, Dodona, I account for. Kwame, can you imagine?
Oh, but Andy Mente,
let me see. They've been saying it over MPs of Parliament. That is what they've been saying to their colleague MPs of Parliament. Yeah, and I'm waiting what they say. Mobile, my farm account for Kwan, Egumu, I'm visiting him. They've been saying it to their colleague MPP members. And even that part is not even true. We don't build a nation like that. What bay, no one's who you Juma, then a bay also the friend, sanity. This mass scale revocation, elimination of appointment farming, it is unprecedented. I'm not sure. Thank you, Mahama, bro, we campaign, I walk and say, Oba. Omoya for more Jumunano, Umberto Akoswari, Omejuma. I'm young, I'm a cast of voice man.
Maybe I saw me born 2 times.
I can't really, I'm sure. I mean, why I will share both so humidity. Nemoba, also be creating humanity. I'm what's up for more cragum. Nene Kwame.
But Sabia or buy and no bear, and near my pa, Mudiano, South fiscal burden now. What they are trying by creating these a whole lot of incorporated system.
A brand new free Abemu 2016. December no pay national service allowance. Sabre name say 300 or so. Pay no increasing by 50%. The cost are 500 and something. Yakasa, so you do. President Kufado said there be Mabunu Ghana for Mabunu. The first budget no issue need to aka. Kwame bra eno na em de say empanifo mo ti use sare kan ho say am kai say 2016 you were Julius Debra what your kata president Mahama show ma to kata ma wo appointee you run to level ma wo appointee openi feta akọ start e ma wo appointee e ma me ba ko ma no ko NCCE iti Aba, said the woman Burkina for, woman Togo for, woman Ivory Coast for, woman Ghana for. Yet they Ghana Sika show. What am I saying? Directive now, you are. Yeah, it has been abused massively. Oko Ghana water. Omo ye nyomo pe omo so omo ayefo modwumo from November nyina omo nkofie uko grid kwa ye so omo ayefo modwumo nya from September October nyina omo nkofie uko diaria omo ayefo modwumo mu first week omo saka omo appointment letter 2nd December I was saying komo share dwuma se by now ebi kwa akọ omo medicals ya your background checks ye so omo nkofie a teacher for your foul more, your financial clearance. I foul money. You show me coffee, teaching and non teaching staff, you show me coffee.
But teaching, dear, send no dear can Fabi be a who. What your license here will be?
Financial clearance for payment.
Abasa Baba Niska, new government about Niska and
Timothy. Abandon some financial clearance and ocean revenue flow. Abine doesn't just give financial clearances. What's animal? What's animal? Come here, buy. Now my financial clearance in 2016. Near finances for. Near you, my man, and say, or throw a letter to suspend it suspension in yet no chemu. In fact, a bro we are as a fan as book on your 10 year even financial clearance crack half and you pan more account. Yankum and the records are there. Of course, Neta or Momo share Jumasi October. In fact, even premise crowd some of them, for 5 years. Same letter to send a Felician say we are restructuring premise then the Munyamunkofi.
Is it the case someone can say
any time in him say no message officers? Our Munya a year staff or the district officers are my friend right from July. No more processes as any year so Munkofi. And the year to lose the Brakata or Toba is been abused big time. Thousands of Ghanaian youth and they lose so much. So, is this what Ghanaians voted for? I'm not sure. Prez Mahama took his away campaign partner castle. Meba, Omoya former Jumu, December money last minute here, may you win idea to be a Ghana for money. Wouldn't say Ghana for any new dinner or said I could say, but it's a pass home. No BFP has a be old Ghana for. With the one who told a while, there be Omoya former Munya, Munyam Beshe, but to Akoso Ayamojuma, the Munkramasa creating money because of the account. 24-hour economy credit. We see everybody to Manopa. Maybe I area. Maybe I am not. Maybe I am watching. It come in Ecoba saying and any powers with the 24-hour economy about Moya Huat Fet, a Juma Baco. Any Pami and San Ebay, Nesicani Gakubiabutum, and they woman wafa password. I would you chat your mabun and your mumu from coffee. How a person you kum Ghana soon? You kum Ghana. Come and I'm with the cases to Miss National House of Chiefs. I am from Penny from Bato Monsorancasa. I hope that's any idiom. Christian Council, yes, someone can be. Things for the one over to me. Fantastic. How you build a mind? And young man, yourself no more yet. And your mining tank or mining you, you're no more pay. In times when you are being with you see, a cassa, mocassa. If you economy one, it's your buying, oh, I buy already a hundred says, I want to have a lot of cities, no more casa, I want to have.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's yes, I want to have to do. Okay. And then my boy didn't do. And we took it in good faith. And I'm happy. And almost a cassette. Every buyer so halt this mass revocation of appointment. And what nation building? To come with you and go to Jugu form. Yes, so we answer you. Yes,
now, a you cut now with the course a court no answer saying
penning for some can be. Major stakeholders will be a one who can be a patron can be. And then your main charge, your power, the Council of State. We had eminent persons in Uma, is some Mahama. Mahama now no good to cancel on Pesset, a back cancel, me rubber stamp, baby. Mr. Moon Puniform can say. On Brazilian idiom, why our fashion and one nation building and one nation cohesion. It will uni and never, I didn't papa never. It will further divide the country, and we don't want that.
Okay. Now, my men now say now the Carter of the Supreme Court over this issue, no, as he's saying.
Aquame, Yamia Duma, and Chairman Yana say, must survey Attorney General. The Attorney General response. Attorney General the response bar. Court Beshada, a court. Na Yasasi, Aka, Assam no so.
Nana Mamma was saying, pay.
Okame, Miss Medas, Yamisha.
Unshaw so, Nana Wachi, Nana B, a year. national organizer of the New Patriotic Party in the K101.7 so na yenko enu anso me wo fa
okayfm 101.7